I did some camping on my own at Delaware Seashore State Park in July this summer. It was a 2-night stay in the campground on a tent site. I slept in my car though, and the spaces were a little too close together for my liking. So I really didn't spend much time there, as opposed to exploring the area. But there is so much to see and do here that most people probably don't come here to spend most of their time at their campsites anyway. I stayed here 2 years ago and enjoyed the beauty of this state park so much that I had to come back. It's one of the coolest places that I've ever experienced to watch the sunset, as you will see here, I hope. One of the neat things about this park is the mixture between the natural beauty of the ocean and the water and the human activity in and around it all. With the sun as high in the sky as it is going to get at this time of the year, the evenings on the beach seem to last a good long time until dusk. And I'm out there for every minute of it. The sand is warm on your feet as the air cools you to a comfortable temperature. The majority of beachgoers have gone in for the night, yet there are stragglers who stay to soak in the atmosphere, trying to see and experience and capture every color that presents itself, from the sunset hues in the sky to the dark, mysterious shades of the water. Throw in the uplighting on that elegant bridge and a warm ocean breeze at your back, and you're living in an artistic masterpiece. All there is left to do is to watch the light slowly fade over the horizon. The feel to this place on nights like these is powerfully soothing. The only thing about sleeping out here is the constant noise of the traffic over that bridge, but for me, I was still able to get some good sleep on these 2 nights that I stayed. As I awoke with the sun in the morning, the sky was just as brilliant as it was the night before. Everything was so calm, so peaceful. And even though I was in the middle of a very crowded campsite, there was hardly anyone stirring this early. And so I went for the first of many walks that I would be taking on this day. Walking this footpath along the bridge on a round trip over and back will easily get you 1.5 miles worth of exercise. It's also a great vantage point to watch the sunrise and to see all of the boat activity going in and out of the inlet. Throughout the day, I tried to stay in some shade while the sun was at its hottest point. And in the late morning, a couple of turtles decided to lay their eggs right where I would have put my tent up if I had been using it this time around. So a couple of neighboring campers and I watched for a good half an hour while this whole ordeal went on. It was cool to see nature at work. I ventured back across the bridge again later in the day. This time there were many more crowds of people out and about on the beaches, and the inlet was bustling with activity. On the north end of the bridge is this short stretch of beach called Coin Beach. Protected by the wharf of boulders, it makes a natural break for waves and is a sweet spot for surfers to strut their skills. I got an early dinner at the restaurant, which is on site, called the Big Chill Beach Club. It's about 200 yards from where I was camping, right on the beachfront, right on top of one of the sand dunes. And then it was time for me to pack up to spend another long evening out on the sand to get the full atmospheric experience, which is what I was here for. Yet again, I was graced with another breathtaking sunset before the end of my retreat and returning to my family the following day. Sure is a different setting than your typical campground, but that bridge and the ocean really make it a unique experience. As this has become one of my more favorite places of non-traditional camping, meaning not being in the mountains or the woods somewhere in the back country, I'll most definitely be back to Delaware Seashore State Park again in the future.